My landlord kicked me out to impress a rich tenant, so I left him a gift he'll never forget. So my landlord decided I needed to be out in 2 weeks. Not because I missed rent, trashed the place, or caused trouble, but because he found a better tenant, a woman moving from out of state who apparently deserved a fresh start in his premium unit. Premium unit being my apartment, the same one I've been paying rent on early for the last 3 years. I live in a 4-unit building, old but cozy. My landlord, Mr. Thomas, lives downstairs. He's one of those guys who acts like he's doing you a favor by renting you a place you pay full price for. 2 weeks ago, he comes knocking, all smiles and fake politeness. Says, "Hey, I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'll need the apartment back by the end of the month. I've got someone moving in who's agreed to pay a little extra." I laugh because I thought he was joking. He wasn't. Apparently, this someone is a woman he's been talking to online, a business consultant from California who's moving here for a new job. He's been bragging about her for months, saying she's classy, neat, and well-off. Translation: she's the first woman who's ever pretended to like him in years. He told her he owned a beautifully maintained 2-bedroom with modern appliances, which is hilarious because the stove here is older than me and the bathroom faucet leaks so much I just leave a cup under it. But Mr. Thomas needed to keep up his fantasy, and that meant getting me out. He even had the nerve to say, "It's nothing personal. You've been a great tenant, but I need to make some upgrades before she moves in." Yeah, upgrades that I paid for. I replaced the shower curtain rod, installed new shelves, repainted the kitchen, even fixed the cabinet hinge that's been broken since I moved in. But sure, kick me out for your online girlfriend. I told him I'd be gone by the deadline, no problem. He looked surprised that I didn't argue. What he didn't realize was that while I was calm on the outside, I was already planning something. The day I left, I cleaned everything spotless, at least to the naked eye, but I left a few gifts behind. Under the bathroom sink, taped behind the pipe, I left a little open container of shrimp juice, thank you, seafood night. Not enough to be obvious, but enough that after a few warm days, that smell's gonna bloom. Behind the oven, I tucked a small pouch of birdseed. Not enough to notice, but just enough to bring in a few curious visitors. This building has a mouse problem he loves to deny exists. Then, I swapped the batteries in the smoke detector for half-dead ones, so it'll start chirping in the middle of the night, but not immediately. My masterpiece, though, was the thermostat. I unscrewed the cover and loosened one of the wires just slightly. Not disconnected, just enough that the heat will randomly turn off once it gets cold out. And when she calls to complain, oh, you know he'll blame the wiring or the old building. I didn't destroy anything. I didn't cause real damage. I just gave the apartment a taste of his own neglect. When I dropped off the keys, he said, "Thanks for being so cooperative. Most tenants make it hard." I smiled and told him, "I just like leaving things the way I found them." And I meant it. Messy, old, and full of hidden problems. I moved into my new place that weekend. Cheaper rent, nicer landlord, actual working heater. A few days later, I walked past my old building on my way to work. His rich tenant was outside on the phone, pacing and yelling. All I caught was, "No, it smells like something died in here. I can't stay there anymore." I didn't stick around to hear more, but I smiled the whole way home.